see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
but where the parking is like $40 or something like that. And so the cat meme stays, and then you have that transition between the traffic and the parking. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's like too much.
Too much? Okay.
Yeah. Just like one thing.
One thing. Okay, and I would do the traffic.
At once.
I would do the traffic because then we can be part of.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This
Revelio.
one's the form of a demiguise.
Demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your things getting along with you?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled people.
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Bruce, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hissop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have one. One of those goblins. Or Helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
Revelio.
I think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? How dare you speak to me? I'm a prefect too. That's it. Let's see house point. You know you can't do that.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Revelio.
There are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Revelio.
What was that? I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
Oh, how's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and...
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Ancient secrets bring forth.
Levioso!
Just watch me slap this thing in.
Why were you invited to that social media?
I am going forward. I don't know why. Probably because I'm young. Bam! Literally probably because I'm young.
Alohomora.
Hey! I couldn't tell you.
I don't know why. They like to hear her laugh more. Great idea, guys.
She did kind of dunk on Pamela, which I didn't appreciate. But she's no longer under my protection.
Revelio.
You know, like Pamela Boo.
I know a little bit. Well, no, It's just that Pamela was like, oh, that, you know, this one gives me... The first one gives me helpful Honda vibes. Which they didn't say was the point. You know, maybe it's a little obvious that it was the point, but she was like, that's the premise! I was like, oh my god. What was the point of doing that? Rude. Other than being rude.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped him with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckon
and it's
you
like her
might be
first
just the
meeting.
person I need. You
Yeah,
see,
as being
I
part
have
of the
an
sausage
idea
team.
for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
So, Friday. Because Friday's gonna be...
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while.
I have
not my own
meetings.
brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret
9:30
passage to Honeyduke's cellar
and
and grab
2.
a few dried billywig stings for me.
I have the 2. The 2 is with...
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
4. Because I think, like, she's just, like, been telling people, like, oh, this is the plan. And then people are, like, not responding.
Is it the ticketing venue pilots?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're both in there, we can coordinate.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig things?
They're not for
Wait,
sale,
that's no on his head.
and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
James, can you hear me?
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest
It's
brew
cute.
if you can
That
be
one's
of help.
cute. The
Perhaps
pants.
you convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Yeah, it's a white t-shirt, so.
Little orange. That's probably from an orange you were eating.
I'll need to get those
Is
dried
that cute?
billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Well,
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio.
the fuck?
Cheeto or...
What? I didn't eat oranges when I was a child? James
This
said
looks like the right
he
statue.
can hear me, but he's not paying attention.
You're very clever. Clever?
Yeah, right.
What was the
How
password?
offensive.
He's lying. He's trying to snoop. No, he didn't hear the thing you said about him. Why am I stuck? She makes the rules, but then she breaks the rules, don't you think? Because then she'll put books on the floor. And I'm like, I thought you were taking a principled stand, little girl. She was pretty tired. I'm thinking. She basically tried to fist fight me when... She basically tried to fist fight me when I was trying to give her a bath. Yeah. She slapped me in the face, and then my wrist was on her chest. My wrist was on her chest, or like on her belly. And I lowered the wrist and tapped her on the chest, and I said, "Hey, don't hit me." And she said, "Ah, you hurt me!" like that. And I was like, "I didn't hit you. I tapped you." And then she was like, "No, you hurt me." I was like, "You slapped me. All I did was tap you." Yeah, I slugged her one. Closed fist too. No, I'm just kidding. What?
Descendium.
Really?
Goodness. Who knew this was all down there?
She just needs to lay down for a nice rest. Okay, I'll try that.
Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Accio! Levioso! Reparo! I need to fix the lift before I can use. That seems to have done the trick.
So you don't just slug her one?
Revelio.
Okay, we're gonna take a bath soon. We're gonna take a bath.
Okay, well that's a good tip, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. James, do you say the word cap? James, do you say the word cap? James, do you say the word cap? Hey, James, do you say the word cap?
This castle will never cease to surprise me. Expelliarmus!
Oh.
Confringo!
This one, this one.
Incendium!
So I was like, do any of your other friends play this game? Like I'm some nerd. Like I'm punk bitch.
I'm trapped.
I'm no punk
How am I
bitch!
supposed to get out of here? Revelio! Levioso!
What? Giselle, let me tell you something.
Going to have to get past
I don't
this.
mind that idea at all.
Accio!
But we can't do that. They're all gonna bring their stuff over here.
Revelio!
But I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a cool idea. Tiffany's like that I'm doing this early compared to like what they've asked of me. The TED plan. And I'm like, I feel like I'm super behind, but only because they made me super behind. That's why I did so much work today. But it's their fault that it's taken me this long to get to this point. So I'm like, is this normal? She said yeah. I guess that's just the way it is. Motion its head. Yes. Why? Isn't that what it is?
Reparo.
Are you having second thoughts?
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Because there's no time for second thoughts around here, Giselle.
Reparo.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Incendio. Reparo. One more to go and I'll make it across. Lumos. Revelio.
What are you looking at?
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Place it. Leviosa. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Reparo. Revelio. Leviosa. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Accio.
Candy canes, ooh. Huh? Yeah. You got it. Christmas time. I don't know if I'd call that a pouty face. It's more like he was just a fat boy. You should. Now Wendy's gonna think she gets credit for it, though. You know how that go. Am I right? Or am I right?
Accio. Levioso.
I still don't understand.
Aha. Got it.
I was supposed to know that thing was blocking it or locking it?
This must be the way out.
Now I have a Black History Month meeting at...
I need to find a way to open that gate. Places.
Oh, oops.
Incendio.
At 2:30.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Marketing people, but I don't know. Are you lead on it? It's marketing people, but yeah, I haven't been informed about it at all. They just told me about it just right now, and I'm pissed now. 200, Jesus Christ. I get rid of those. Damn. She's talented. I won't let to you.
Look at mine.
She drew that with me. And I said, try to copy the lines. Try to copy the lines. And she said, I can't do it. And I said, you don't say you can't do it until you've tried. And then guess what? You keep trying. And I could tell she was hella annoyed with me.
She could recognize the word open again. No, I don't want to learn words.
God.
So, I imagine, is Jane not meeting?
I hope so.
Because I'm gonna go, and if she invites me to that meeting last minute, I'm gonna be pissed.
You'd be pissed now. John Gordon. Harper Samuel. Samuel Harper. Tiffany Sweetsuk. John Gordon. Maria.
Honeydukes?
Yeah.
I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
I like Sam. I've met him before. Is that how he talks? Why? Wow! I'm just kidding.
The dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Why does this kid always have me steal stuff for him now? I can just walk out their stockroom door. Let's go. Nothing but cake. A little worse than yesterday in the morning, and a little better than yesterday right now. So that's cool. So I guess one could say, eh. Last night I was so annoyed.
Revelio.
I know, I can't stand it. Wow. Well, you could tell me, though. I wasn't... I didn't have snot on my hand. I was rubbing my nose from the top, jerk.
You say that?
Mm-mm.
Guess what? I found a bag. I think it was the bag that Will's girls got for Gianna. That bag that was filled with candy to the top. I found it in the back of the pantry. There were a bunch of M&Ms in there. But I put them all good candy. Oh, I shouldn't have told you. You shouldn't be eating candy because you're sick. Eat more oranges. Eat more oranges. There's only Hershey's and Whoppers up there.
I see a Reese's right at the top. Don't play with me.
Don't take M&Ms.
I wouldn't dare take Gaya's M&Ms.
Don't take your dum-dum lollipop.
Oh my god. Like I would. Who's Al? Whoa. I guess you are. I'll miss you. Want to make out real quick? That was a joke for James. To gross him out. Just kidding. Me and Giselle have never kissed. Not even once. He could hear me, but he said he's not paying attention. Could you imagine not paying attention to me?
No, he was not paying attention to me.
What? Do you get my joke? The Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, you say?
I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
James, I haven't showered today. It's your fault. I was going to, but no. What does my friend Lee say? Sup, Lee? What am I supposed to do with that?
Revelio.
Hey. Sup, Lee? I don't have any entertainment, Lee.
It's you! Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
Lumos.
Where the fuck do I take this thing? I forgot what the original thing was. I think it is over here, but I'm not too sure. My dear, hey, I'm rhyming, all timing. I do it. Ryder, my boy. You're my boy. You're cute. You're chunky. You're donkey.
Revelio.
Underground harbor, you say? David Harbor? Harbor?
Revelio.
Whee! Who loves free stuff? We love free stuff. In the next 1 minute? Oh, fuck. My main's starting now. What's that over there? I'll just be a little late to the meeting that's, I think, for me. Thanks for the 500. 500. Okay, I didn't progress the story at all, but I did learn Alohomora, which teaches you how to unlock things. So that should make the game pretty much smoother. Pretty much. Wow. They refuse to give me something good looking, but it's okay. You know what I always say? Trip or drown. And this boy can swim. Wow. They're just gonna fly. A little feminine, but like in a good way. Alright. Fuck! Gotta fucking go. Later, Lee.